In a major victory for the Aam Aadmi Party, the Supreme Court today granted bail to Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in the case registered by the Central Bureau of Investigation in connection with the now scrapped Delhi excise policy. This means that the AAP Supremo will finally be able to walk out of jail after he was previously granted interim bail in the money laundering case registered by the Enforcement Directorate. The ruling was delivered by a bench comprising Justices Surya, Kant and Ujjal Bhuyan. While both the judges concurred on the decision to grant bail to the Delhi Chief Minister, they were however at odds concerning the legality of Mr. Kejriwal's arrest. Before delving into today's Supreme Court's decision, let's have a quick look at what the Delhi excise policy case really is and what were the charges that were brought against Mr. Kejriwal. The Delhi liquor policy was introduced in November 2021 to revolutionize the liquor retail landscape in the national capital. However, following allegations of procedural irregularities, the policy was scrapped on August 1st, 2022. Soon after, the federal law enforcement agencies, that is the CBI and the ED, began probing the commission of an alleged scam. While the ED is investigating the alleged money trail, the CBI's remit has been to investigate corruption and bribery charges against public servants. On March 21st, Mr. Kejriwal was arrested by the ED on money laundering charges under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. In the charge sheets filed by the ED, the agency claimed that Mr. Kejriwal was directly involved in formulating the excise policy and demanded kickbacks to the tune of rupees 100 crores from the South Liquor Lobby. The liquor lobby basically refers to a group of influential people from South India who allegedly secured undue favors to establish wholesale businesses and paid the political party in return. The ED had also alleged that Mr. Kejriwal had utilized rupees 45 crores of laundered money during the 2022 Goa Assembly elections. In July 2022, Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena recommended a CBI probe in the alleged irregularities that occurred during the formulation of this particular excise policy. This actually marked the beginning of the central agency's involvement in this particular case, leading to the registration of a corruption case under the Prevention of Corruption Act. On June 26th this year, the CBI arrested the Delhi Chief Minister while he was already in judicial custody in connection with the ED's money laundering case. Subsequently, the Supreme Court on July 12th granted interim bail to the Chief Minister in the money laundering case while asserting that the right to life and liberty is sacrosanct. However, he could not be released from jail due to his arrest by the CBI. Now let's have a look at what the Supreme Court observed while granting bail to the Delhi Chief Minister today. The judges pointed out that the grant of bail in this case is justified since the trial in this case is unlikely to conclude in the near future. The judges also reiterated the cardinal principle in criminal law that bail is the rule and jail is the exception, while underscoring that courts must ensure that the prosecution and the trial does not become a form of punishment in itself. The court, however, imposed certain bail conditions similar to the ones imposed by a coordinate bench, while the AAP leader was granted interim bail on May 10th to campaign in the Lok Sabha elections. This means that he will not be able to make any public comments on the merits of the case or visit the Chief Minister's office or the Delhi Secretariat. He will also not be able to sign any official files unless approval is granted by the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. Notably, while Justice Kant upheld the legality of the arrest, concluding that there were no procedural irregularities committed by the CBI, Justice Bhuyan, in a differing opinion, concluded that the arrest was unjustified. The judge also dismissed the CBI's sole argument that the Delhi CM was being non-cooperative while confronted with evidence that justified his arrest by asserting that a claim of non-cooperation cannot override the fundamental right against self-incrimination. Justice Bhuyan also minced no words in criticizing the actions of the central agency. He asserted that the CBI must not function like a caged parrot and must be above all suspicions of impartiality, considering that it is the premier investigating agency of the country. Mr. Kejriwal's release today will provide a significant boost to the Aam Aadmi Party, which is set to contest the upcoming Haryana Assembly elections, where it is poised to challenge the incumbent BJP as well as its India bloc ally, the Congress. Thank you for watching. For more such videos, please subscribe to The Hindu.